Hey guys, welcome. Grand Rising, Grand Evening, whatever time you receive this message. I'm Gem Star Goddess, and I thank you for visiting me. And I hope this message will penetrate your heart in the good way. Okay? So, let's get into it. So, I did like a pre shuffle on what I should talk about, and I used my own personal cards. And what came out, first card was buy flowers, perfume, date yourself to find joy. I highly advise that. It's a good thing to buy yourself flowers, go get your hair done, your nails done, your feet done, if you're able to do those things. If not, just write a love note to yourself. Do something special, okay? And whomever's watching, whether you be a woman, male, whatever you identify with, it says you now have clarity. So if you've been doubting yourself or feeling some type of way, you might want to go ahead and just stop, because now you have clarity. Okay, I'm not saying you not have discernment, but you might want to say, you know what, I know. Then the other card that came out, it says you have honor with spirit. That's beautiful. With the spiritual world, the Most High, your ancestors, your guides, whatever it is that you choose to believe in, as long as it's on a high frequency, it's a beautiful thing. And it has found you and you have found it. Okay? And it says no time to doubt. You know spirit guides you. And I just got the chill just then. So I have this selenite since I broke my little heart selenite. It's still usable even though it's broken because it's selenite. Okay? Selenite is bomb. If you don't know about selenite, you might want to invest in it, because what it does is it clears out energy. Any toxic energy, it clears it out. And then we have the beautiful charms. I call them charms, but chimes. We have the beautiful chimes in the background. And we're just clearing out the energy, okay? So, let's find out what we should be talking about. Well, we know what should be talking about. We should be talking about you buying yourself flowers and dating yourself and having honor with spirit. So since we're talking about spirit, oh, I must add to this, because at the bottom of my little deck it says no evil eye will survive. So if someone's projecting evil eye onto you, it ain't gonna survive. So let's get some more cards of my own personal deck. Let's try those. I like the sound of the chimes. I hope you do. So, what does the collective and the majestics need to know, Most High, at this time? All right, we got 3 cards that popped out. Self-care is a must, 15 minutes a day or more. So whomever I'm talking to, this is a must for you. It's all about self-care right now. It's about you identifying what it is that you need for your spirit. And that's going to come with you giving that self-care. It's so important, especially if you're a mother, you're a father, you're going to work, you're putting in 8-10 hours into someone else's energy and set for yourself. So it will deplete you. So now it's time for you to reestablish that energy back within yourself, so you can give more to yourself and then others. Oh, it was a lot that came out underneath here. Okay, so there's like 4 here. I'm going to put this down. All right, it says Queen Bee status. So, okay, let me pull it up there. Queen Bee status. So, you must be working really hard, and if not, you have other people working for you. So you are probably a boss, and if you don't have to be a boss. You could just be making boss moves within yourself, within your family, however the case may be. You've decided to step up, and you are Queen Bee. Okay. All right, and then we have forgive the past. Those were lessons. Move forward. So true. Don't beat yourself up about things that happened in the past, because guess what? You can't go back there. You can't change it. So why? Move forward. Accept for what happened. Accept what happened. Look at what role you played, and look at what it is you need to move forward. So those aren't mistakes. They're lessons learned. Okay? That's what it is. They're lessons learned. So forgive the past. Those were lessons. Move forward. So I didn't put the word mistake. I didn't think that I did. And I'm glad that I didn't, because I don't really care for that word. I feel like anything that you've gone through, it's a lesson. And then once you've learned the lesson, then you can move forward. Ooh, your destiny can't be changed. Now, that's here most likely because you don't realize that you have signed up for something before your birth, somewhere in the stratosphere, in the stars. You know, like the snapshot of your birthday, when you had that moment, you popped out, boom. Before that even happened, you had a destiny. You were supposed to be doing something. So it can't be changed. No one can change it for you. They think they can destiny swap or whatever they call themselves doing these days. Back in the day, however they do it, it ain't happening. Okay. So this is confirmation. I see the little I Spy flies around here. They need to go. It says your ancestors are Egyptian. They have given you knowledge. Boikasha. So a lot of you have Egyptian knowledge. E.T. fly home. So you are a different breed. All right. So you can't fit into whatever box someone wants to put you in. You're standing in your paradigm. And the paradigm don't mean that Rock Nation and all that kind of stuff. What it means is you standing in a frequency. The pyramid's frequency is like no one can enter nor understand it. They think they do. But it's a whole magnetic energy field. And you possess that energy. So why not use it? That's all. Let's move on. Let's find out what the ancestors want you to know. Since we were talking about ancestors, it says the African god is rising. These deal with a lot of the Orishas, so maybe you may identify with that. Let me get my sage. 1 second. All right, guys, I found the sage. All right, let's get with it. So, Most High, Divine of the highest white light, ancestors, Archangel Michael, please come in and protect this message from any negative energy or forces that want to hurt or harm the collective that's here. Most High, Divine of the highest white light, please give us the information that the collective needs to know for their highest good. Thank you. May I have one card? Oh, that was nice. Alright, so let's go. Oh, Mask. Number 18. So, Jumbi. As I look at this, I'm looking at this young lady, and I know a lot of masks originated in, of course, Africa, and, they're probably very prevalent in New Orleans, because she gives me like New Orleans vibes as well. You might have to have a different mask, or maybe you were wearing different masks, because this is number 18 and it pops out to a 9. And let's just find out what this energy has to say, okay? And this energy also, 1 second, is dealing with like your shadows. That's what I wanted to say. It's dealing with your shadow side. So in order probably for you to deal with anything, you probably had to address the shadow side, which is perfectly fine because we have to be balanced. You know, there's a yin and a yang, the light, the dark. So that's perfectly fine if that's where you are or where you were. So Jumpy is Shadow of Mass Caribbean, and it represents air. Jumpies are scary, shadowy, in other words, spirits and monsters of the Caribbean. Interesting. The shadow side, it says, where is the lie? Get quiet to get clear. Put your hand on your heart. Now, are you confused or are you afraid? Your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. So, what are you projecting right now in your outer world? Because it has to be zen. You got to create it. Even if it's for 15 minutes, baby, you better look for it. And that then creates a whole frequency. And it changes things. You feel what I'm saying? So, your embodiment is show your true face. Wearing a mask blocks your vulnerability and your blessings. If you're wearing a mask, dare to reveal yourself. You are lying to others and to yourself. Wearing a mask is exhausting. Be you. If someone else is wearing a mask with you, you deserve clarity. Your relationships and connections is built on lies. Their mask is a protection of your own. Your declaration is going to be, I am willing to remove my mask. And boykasha, here I go, here I be. No more mask. This is me, Jim Star. Okay? I have my little moments. And if why am I gonna come up here and I'm supposed to be helping you and I'm gonna be all in my moment? Who they do that at? No, I'm supposed to be helping and changing. That won't help or change or encourage anything. So I gotta give you me when I'm in my zone. And if I'm feeling icky, yeah, I had a reading too where I was like, you know, but here it is. This is good energy. Good energy. You're gonna change. Take the mask off. Mask off. Mask off. Okay? At the bottom, we got the good Juju, Marie Lavigne. Number 7. You know about number 7. That's a godly number. That's a beautiful number. And I know she was in New Orleans. That's what it was. See, I mentioned New Orleans. She's Caribbean and she's New Orleans. I did mention New Orleans. Let me find the book. Here we go. Number 7. Here we go. What we got? So, Marie Lavigne. I'm most likely pronouncing her name wrong. I apologize, goddess. She's an ancestor. Interesting, because the ancestor card came out. Fire element. So we got fire and air out here. Okay? It says, great ancestor Marie was a larger-than-life New Orleans voodoo, a successful spiritual, very basically an entrepreneur in the spiritual world, and famous voodoo queen. First built and thriving business as a hairstylist. She had many gifts. So her guidance is, great luck is yours now. You have been granted the greatest inheritance. Embrace your divine abundance. You have good juju. You better work that good juju. Don't be out here causing no havoc. We don't do that. Okay? The reason why you inherited this good juju because you was moving in the right direction. Okay? So, the embodiment of her is going to be, this is the time to increase for you. You are an heiress to a rich inheritance of divine prosperity. Acceptance, your ancestral inheritance. Good juju is abundance. Luck is being supported by the universe. Abundance is the godless way. Just as you want abundance for those who come after you, your creator enhances wealth to you. I gotta read that over. Abundance is the goddess way. Just as you want abundance for those who come after you, your creator embraces wealth for you too. That's beautiful. And your declaration is going to be, all I do is win, win, win. Yes! 2 days in a row, baby. We coming out winning. What you want to do with that? What you want to do for me? Winning. Okay? If you've been seeing the number 18, baby, you already know. So now we got to pay homage to the ancestors, basically. That, because we can't win without them. You might win some, but you just lost one. That's what I heard, okay? For those haters. All right. What else does the ancestors need to know? I didn't know this was going to be an ancestor moment, but let's go. What else do we need to know? Most High. One more card for the collective. What do they need to know at this time? What do they need to know for their highest good, divine light? Archangel Michael, ancestors, divinely coming in. Ooh, that's a lot. All right. I'm going to read these two because they came out. I'm going to take these back. That's a lot of stuff. But those were on top. So that's what I'm going with, okay? And I like, ooh, and I like it. Asherah, I can't show her because she is nurturing right now her child. And it means joy, and it's a number 16. So I'll show her like this. Can you see her face? She's nurturing her child. And it means joy, number 16. And then we have Sarah Lakali, divine lineage, number 6 again. She looks like Yemaya, but I don't know. I don't think she is. She may be an Indian goddess. Oh, that's Kali. Yeah. All right. Gotcha. Let's go. Let's see what's going to happen. Number 16. I could show her. I can't show the other goddess because she's doing a lot. So number 16. Goddess of Joy, Ashanti Ghana. Maybe from Ghana, possibly. You are a warrior. Bush. So we talk about earth energy now. Goddess Asasiya. Please forgive me. Rules life and death as joy, crown celebration as Mama Earth. Her energy is loving, fertile, and nurturing. And her name is invoking at a major life transition. So you just went through a transition, basically. You had to get nurtured. You had to nurture yourself. And if you're not, this is the time. This is the message, basically, like how she's nurturing the baby. You have to nurture yourself as if you are a baby at times. We can have to go back to that energy. And when that happens, great success will occur. Now, her guidance is, your happiness matters. Joy is sacred. Your laughter waters the earth. So when you laugh, you water the earth. And if that means you water the earth, you're watering many, many things. Many things. All of everything. We are made of water. You can't survive without water. So you're nurturing so many things and don't even realize it. Nurture yourself first, though. Yeah? That's what this whole situation started out, nurturing yourself. And then it says, you deserve to be happy. It is safe for you to feel good. Allow yourself to feel joy with no limits. There is self-love. This is self-love. Your happiness does not need to look like anyone else's. If you can't imagine it, you won't be able to live it. You got to imagine that self-love, that self-care. You have to imagine it, okay? And then it says, now laugh with your mouth and eyes wide open. Try to release feel-good endorphins. I feel like me when I'm happy. Yes, I do feel like me when I'm happy, and you will feel like you when you're happy. You're going to have to find a happy spot. Happy, happy, happy. All right, so the next goddess, let me flip her over again, is number 6. Let's get with it. So Miss Sarah Lakali is an Egyptian goddess in Roman. It says Romanian Egyptian. So I was all wrong with that one, but okay. But we talked about ancient Egypt. The card came out. Here she go. The ancestors, a water goddess. Great ancestress Sarah Lakali, meaning Sarah the Black, was an Egyptian prophetess and a patron saint of the Romanian people. Oral history says that Sainte Sarah had the highest divine lineage. So she was the boss. She was the queen bee. It came out. Her guidance is going to be, your ancestors protect the Holy Grail. That's deep. Some of you might be that Holy Grail. The Holy Grail is you. Ooh, see, I didn't even see that. I didn't know that was coming. Divine ones walk beside you and with you. Trust. Yes. All right, so now we're going to get to her embodiment. Your ancestors want to remind you that you are not alone. You are not alone. I am here with you. You know the rest. Then it says, create or nourish your ancestral altar or shrine. Unbury your ancestors. Speak their names. Your divine lineage ancestors may be blood related or culturally or spiritually connected. Your declaration is, I am sister and my sister is me. Listen. Whew. That breeze feels good. So, you know that little thing they call Halloween? It's Hallows Eve. That's dealing with the veil and your ancestors. That's all that energy is. That's what this is about. It's here. The veil is already so thin, and then when these things happen, you always have like 3 to 4 or 5 days in, 3 to 4 or 5 days out for energy. You know, this is deep. So, love thyself. That is not a sin to love yourself. It's perfectly okay for you to love yourself. That's what you're here for. And if you can't love you, how is anyone else going to love you? And then, more importantly, your ancestors are like coming out saying, yeah, we want some love too. They get jealous too. So you might want to go ahead and do that. It's like this sage, this wind is kind of fierce here. Alright, so let's get what the ancients want us to know, since the ancient Egyptian ancestry, all that came out. What do we need to know for our highest white light ancestors, divine, most high, of the highest white light that's here to protect us and watch over us? What is it that we need to know? I saw the aura card. So it's all about your aura, that energy that you got going on. Ooh. Somebody probably doing something with a Ouija board, because I don't think a lot of people that are high vibrating is dealing with that. Because you know you protect it, so let them Ouija on. They gonna summon the wrong thing. What do we need to know? Alright, we got a few things. I don't know how to pronounce this, but phenology, certainty though. Phenology. So I may be certain. That's probably what it is. It's telling me don't doubt myself. So certainty. You know, there's things that you know. So let's get with it. What do you know? What do you know? Oh, you see my little feather? They always find me. Alright. They probably find you too. Wait, what did I have that open under? Footprints. Direction. Alright. So this here says certainty. If your days are filled with aimless activities, your head is filled with pointless internal chatter and inconsistent plans. Stop a while and turn down the volume. When you give into rest and silence, you are more likely to hear more information your guides are trying to tell you and give you. As you try to ascertain, what you should do and not do, use your own head rather than accepting first piece of advice you're given. Think logically this time to rely on good, old-fashioned common sense. Stability in your life is required, so make concrete plans, seek expert advice, and research carefully what you need to know certain about your next move. If you do so, the outcome will be successful without a doubt. Beautiful. So your inclination is going to be, the chatter in my mind's a den. Excuse me, I'm going to start over. The chatter in my mind's a den, so I'll meditate, journey in. Surrender to silence and listen well to guys who wait with truth to tell. It is so true when you can just sit quietly and do absolutely nothing. Say, pick your little toenails, perhaps. Guilty. Guess what? You get so much frequency and energies. You can hear the birds, you can hear trees, you can hear everything. And there's information that comes with that. Little butterflies passing by, all of that. It just does something to your spirit. I'm telling you, 15 minutes a day of silence. Just try it. It'll do something. It'll give you that inner understanding. And then we have Wheel of Fortune. Fate. Beautiful. Let's see. Fates. Wheel of Fortune. All right, here we go. Mess up. No, that's not it. The feathers were the message. Oh, I'm reading the wrong one. I'm looking up fate and it's the Wheel of Fortune. All right, the Wheel of Fortune can rise you high or bring you low. You may feel like the luckiest person alive when all is going well. But when blows strikes, it can feel like the end of the world. Now, La Rouge de la Fortune asks for you to completely indifferent in both victory and defeat. If you live by this rule of acceptance, you will master the teachings of fate. Who can be both an unjust and cruel goddess, as well as fair and generous one? Get your reactions in check and realize that the wheel has spun into lessons designed for learning, understanding, spiritual growth. When you envy someone who rides high, know everything can change with the spin of the wheel and propels you to the same dizziness heights. So basically, don't be hating on nobody. Like, that's that Destiny card that came out. With the it was 3033 on the timer when I said that. It can't be changed. The Wheel of Fortune, this is your Wheel of Fortune, and while you're experiencing whatever you're experiencing, you have to be high vibing and go ahead and get your energy right and know that this is what you're doing for you. Not anyone else, but for you. And then the incarnation is, the wheel hath turned, my fate is sealed. It's plain to see, or 'tis concealed. I must embrace the lessons won, my fortunes bright, my fear undone. Boykasha. Now this is a message. Y'all better know this. You better know. Oh, and then we got the arrow with the focus. This is the last one, peoples. This is a beautiful message. Beautiful. I love it. Ooh, and I like it. The arrow. Let's see what we got here. Focus. Like many arrows on this card, your mind is flittering many directions, and your thoughts are scattered. However, you are being urged to bring some order into your life and make plans. The only way for you to achieve your dream is by decluttering all those thoughts well enough to determine what they are. It's time to become like an arrow in the center of the card that shoots straight to the point. You can achieve this by taking time out to decide what your goal is, planning how you can reach it, working out a schedule to stick by it, and then focusing. You will find that you become stronger and more grounded as you go straight in what you really want in life. Focus on positivity and you will make your mark. This is the way to good fortune and blessings to the world around you and ultimately yourself. Your inclination is going to be, my mind is like an arrow in the fights. Excuse me. I was trying to kick it like Lil Wayne real quick, but hold on. My mind is like an arrow in flight. It focused sharp so that I might hit the mark and reach my goal to free my dreams and free my soul. Whoop, whoop. I love it. I love it. Beautiful energy. Baby. This is it. Make no mistake in your mind. Alright, 3333. This is it. Don't make no mistakes. It said don't doubt yourself. You learn. What do they need to know? Ooh, seeking cosmic consciousness. Just kidding, but seriously though. You kicking brand new flavor in their ear. They probably like, what did happen? What do you need to know? What happened? What you need to know for your highest good. Spirit guides. Whoa, all right. So we got this wasn't supposed to be in there, no way. And we got Namaste, y'all. The divine in my honor, the divine in you, dang. The divine in me honors the divine in you, dang. Ooh. Basically, you got favor. 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 It's beautiful to have favor, especially with the universe, the Most High, whomever it is that you serve that's on a high frequency. Because when you break it all down, they all the same anyway. So, well, good frequencies. This was my message to you today. I hope that this finds you in the time that it is supposed to find you. And love and light. Gemstar Goddess out.